What's happening right now? Let's see and explore. I don't like plugins ever. But what's yours? First thing, which preamp do you use? Because you have to go through a preamp to be able to. What's the volume on the preamp you're using?
So, which preamp do you use and what volume are you using?
Damn, I use a Black Lion. It depends. I have a Neve. I have a Black Lion. I have an SSL. It depends on how much I want to tweak things, how I want to. Got it. Because some have equalizers, others don't have equalizers. I have several. I have the AMEC from Roberto Neve when I want something that I want to bend more and find there. A bolder tone, so bold. So, but there are many variations in this. Got it. From the volumes to be able to get a nice tone, you know, the size of what you're using. No, I use a cable that's more than 5 meters. No. Uh, no, but man, no. I'll prove to you 1 more meter. The average sound character, I use a multimeter. See? Hey folks, today we indeed have Tiaz and the technician on duty. I'm annoying. Your theory. Calm down. There are people who what?
Who says they didn't know the difference at all?
I know a lot of people are going to write there. No, that has nothing to do with it. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. Where do you want to mark? Take me, the folks over at Protest. No. The copy doesn't exist. No. And making a copy doesn't change anything? I said, what? Does it change like this? A copy is a copy. It's over. No, but it's digital. It doesn't have that there. I said, go to the studio. Then it was a technician there. I don't know what I. Then I arrived. He said, no, but it's just in the visual of the wave sound. I said, my friend, if it's just in the visual that it was supposed to come out the same, you just put one on top of the other. He's exactly the same. If it is visually different, it is because it was treated, but the phase alignment is all correct. I said, that's not it. If it were that similar, there would be a phase problem. Dude, these are crazy discussions, just like me.
But are you using Amplitube just for the amp? Or do you also use its chorus effects? Delay.
Sometimes, depending, I use it. Depending on you, or I open an auxiliary and put it number. An auxiliary, the things I want delay never from it. The delay part, I prefer to use one of the others. I have Ecoplex.
But that's already one. Is it an analog one that you have?
No,
Plug in. Got it. Cool. So you're recording 100% with plugins these days.
because I have a total recall immediately in things, and I can create a preset that I need to use it in the other song. Except for the muscle, I'm getting the same sound. Everything's great. Ba ba ba. Got it. I understood. I wasted a lot of time before getting here. I ended up with this thing of over mythologizing analog too much. Man, the analog world is a different world from the digital world. When you go from life to death, got it. The digital world is death. Got it. There are different laws there. Another thing, and you get used to the world of death. Got it.
But do you think it's inferior to you? The sound.
No. You talked about death, poor thing, that you. I'm saying this because one world and the other, Maybe the analogy was wrong. But I'm saying one thing has nothing to do with the other, you know. And it doesn't have to stay. But the past that was. There are people, vinyl was wonderful. I think it's crap. Am I the vinyl guy? Now, and the mastered things taken from vinyl to the digital, really, it doesn't turn out well because you're exactly in this transition between these two worlds. It's crap. There's a conversion involved. There, you don't have a translation. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's like. Besides that, here's the thing: when you listen to a vinyl, when you listen to digital, it's the raw file that you're listening to because you don't have an equalizer. I don't know what. When you listen to a vinyl at home, you have a setup that has bass, treble, everything is masked there. It went through a preamp, it already gave that. It's much warmer. Okay, take out the preamp. Got it. Damn, let's wake up. Initially, you might notice a small crack forming, which can gradually expand over time. This can eventually lead to a noticeable scratch on the surface, as you might have experienced before. But it never kept up with a vinyl cut, damn. You couldn't boost the treble because it would mess up the cut. You couldn't add too much bass. I don't know what. They're a heavy compressor. They're special, some crap. They're cutting the whole damn thing. Got it. I've been to several cuts, but it's not the same anymore because it came from the tape, and the tape also had these problems. It already comes from the analog tape. There's the damn wrist. There is. Dude, there's the. But there's tape saturation, which is a cool thing. But hold on. There's also. So for you, it's not just a matter of practicality.
Because it's obvious that the sound digitization is also for you. Are you 100% satisfied with the sound you get from digital?
No, I don't want to see any 24 channel machine in front of me. A 2-inch tape, never again in my life. It's because you've never had it. No, I had 2 studios. I had a 3M that was amazing. Just like Hendrix's, I had it all. But I said, that's it. That's a myth now. Got it. I said I can get a sound out. Cool. It's not cool. The guy's going to do a lot of things, and the following is that there's auditory memory. Yeah, it's people hold on to a sound that doesn't help. You can see, man. No, but it's about my son. Free yourself from that. That you'll see that digital is a lot. The guy is going to end up when they don't make tapes anymore, they do. I don't know, well, yeah. And you have a perfectly calibrated machine at your grandfather's stuck in the studio. I don't know if it's something that big soundboards will end my good one. And you understood it's gonna end, man. I shouldn't waste too much time here talking, but I'm a pain in the ass about this, and the guys, you know, play guitar, right? No, I also mess with this stuff, and we sit down. Just bring me any board here. Let's discuss it here You already opened it, my dear. I open it and break it. You already broke one here and fixed it. Come on. Just reading what you see in the magazines, what do you think? I don't know what.
For you, there's no turning back. Actually, like this, I think a lot of people are with you here, right? We have over 160 episodes. What we see the most is the people who nowadays, for example, uses a Kemper, uses a quad cortex, uses a fractal. Have you also jumped on board with any of these things?
No. No. I was just watching like that. Neural, today there's something really cool about neural. The neural stuff, you know. Have you seen these plugins? Neural, yeah, this thing that copies.
It's Neural DSP, which is the manufacturer of the quad cortex. Yeah.
So, by the way, Torquato is doing well. You've said that, Takara. I'm going to say a few things, but it doesn't go back to the thing. Well, so we're talking about listening.
That's right. Yeah, leaving home and not having to take a pedal board.
Well, the problem with listening, it's agility, right? I want to mess around. In one thing, I just turn a knob and everything's fine. The Kemper, for example. And even a video that I made there in sparkling guitar from Miami. Speaking of that, I said, dude, I needed it. I'm kind of blind. There was a really big screen for me to mess around with that thing that goes into those little pages. I don't know. Right in the middle of the shooting, damn. Another thing, and I believe that these things, they work better. And then when is it directly connected to the PA? But it was made to connect directly to the PA.
A lot in myself in the jar.
At least I saw, except using it. Everything directly to the PA. Did you get it? And they're in the backstage to hear connected. Yeah.
There's no speaker. There isn't. The guys today take the amplifiers off the stage. They have headphones.
Then guys show up, take Kemper, plug it into AMP. It's happening a lot here in Brazil.
But people also use the AMP, sometimes just to use the speaker that sends it there, or send return to, and they're using the AMP more. Just the speaker. It's like this, but you didn't adopt it, so when you do a live show, what do you bring?
I bring my trusted for Marshall. Or my trusted for Cara.
Thank you. And do you take any little pedal board, multi-effect?
No, I take my pedal board. I have a bunch of stuff. I have one. What's it called again, right? I have the delays from the
DD20 from line 6, you mean, right?
from the voice DD20. There's a from that D20. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Giga one, that modulation that has a bunch of stuff from Strymon line 6. No, my name, man, how awful.
Of modulation. What color? What color?
It's black and blue, like black and blue.
It's just with modulation, it's old.
That's right, we're not new.
So it's from line 6. That H, is it the H9 or not from where?
From Wagax.
Checks. It's not from line 6.
They have some modules that are just for modulation. Really cool stuff with delays.
And it's with delay. There's the strike. They have a lot of stuff from him. No, he's really good, man. I went with her and they have a pedal, which is the Möbius. If I'm not mistaken, it's just for mute there. Too bad I don't have a picture here of my pedal board.
But
you take a mix of analog and digital gear there. When you're going to do the live show, you switch to analog for the day, the amplifier. You're bringing in analog and digital pedals. Okay.
Another thing, I'm going to use plugins live. Understand?
It's because there are people using it, right?
Because I want volume. I don't even want to know. The tech is coming out here. Lower it down, lower it there. What I'm going to send is from here. You understand? And when I step in, I'm going to punch the guy in the face. Got it. Ha ha ha. So that it's me. And that's it. Let's go. I have something that is a piece, a thing about the brand. You know what it is? Because I put everything, you see my amp that I cover. Everything, I put something in front and then I don't know.
Oh, there's also a pedal from TC Electronic. What is it? What is the Nova that has a Nova of it?
That's the one that has a bunch of stuff.
I have this, which has several banks. Let me just see here what the model is. That I know there is one is the HS9 from TC Electronic, which is really, really cool.
So yeah, the guy really nailed it. That's it. It's tough. I can send you the photo. I'll take a picture there. Then there's this thing I do, which is exactly what works with me. I don't use Rainer anymore. The one I told you about, the Rainer mix, the Rush, right? You don't use that anymore. I use something now because to use 2 amps, you have a phasing. Did you understand? For me, this is essential. Then I have this explains that.
That works. This here is the Nova modulator. Put it there so we can see it.